Hey George, it's Carolina from State Adventures, hopping on here to go through this Peru itinerary with you. I have some really fun ideas for your trip, so let's go over it together. I'm going to share my screen and you'll be able to see the PDF that I sent to your email. So let's start in Lima, September 14th. You let me know, does this date work for you? I just used it based on your email, but this trip, because it's private for the two of you, can start any day of the week. Virtually everything is possible from Monday through Sunday. So we can tweak it if needed. So September 14th, you arrive to Lima, Peru. We pick you up at the airport, State Adventure sign with your name on it, take you to the hotel in downtown Miraflores. I chose the Iberostar for you. I really like this hotel. I was just there in February. Great location, oceanfront. It's a brand new property, so it's very fresh. Great rooftop, great restaurant, so you can really get to rest here. September 15th, my team, the same people who have picked you up at the airport, will come back and show you the best of Lima. And the way we do that is we combine our Lima tour with a tasting tour. So you're going to go to the museum, but we'll have lunch there. And we're going to go to the oceanfront and Lovers Park, but we'll taste some pisco sours. And you'll go to Barranco and you'll go to the Puclana ruins, but we'll taste along the way. So you'll see the sights and you'll taste the food. And that's the best way to see Lima, because Lima is known for its food. It has the best restaurants in the world. So it's something not to be missed, and we will show you the best of it. Now, on the 16th, I am going to take you back to the airport and we will fly to Puerto Maldonado. That is the city where we will land for the Amazon. Once you're in the Amazon, for the next 3 days, you will be taken care of by our lodge. It's called Reserva Amazonica. It's a fantastic property. It's the best lodge in the jungle. They have great cabanas. They have all the excursions included, all your meals included, fantastic guides that are local to the area, and they are all about the details, down to they plant a specific plants or herbs around the cabins that prevent bugs from going in. So minimal bugs. And I say that because it is the jungle. And you can always come across something, but I try to go to the rainforest at least once a year, and it is one of my favorite places in the world. So they will take great care of you on all the excursions. So you see here an itinerary for the Amazon. These are just ideas of what's possible. They will base it based on the weather, the water levels, your interests. If you're a hiker, you'll do lots of hiking. If you enjoy wildlife, you'll focus more on trying to find the animals, see the animals, go to the clay licks and things like that. Wonderful property. 3 nights there, and then on the 19th you fly from Puerto Maldonado to Cusco. So now we're entering the Inca territory. It's kind of like a triangle: Cusco, Sacred Valley, Machu Picchu. What we do, especially because you're going to be hiking on this trip, is once you arrive in Cusco, which is in high altitude, we whisk you right away to your hotel in Sacred Valley, which is 2,000 feet lower. It really helps acclimate. Everybody feels a lot better. And of course, Sacred Valley is kind of a hub of Incan ruins and sites and villages and markets. So there's lots to see and do here while we acclimate for 48 hours. So that first day, once we arrive, probably land around 12 or 1. We're going to take you to lunch at Iscamoras. This is a farm-to-table experience that we have here in the valley. And then we'll go to sites that are less strenuous and more photogenic. So like Salineras, Maras Morai, like this photo here, is Incan salt laboratories. Then Chinchero is a very colorful village known for their textiles. Again, not a lot of walking, but beautiful site to visit. And then you'll spend the night at Inca Terra Hacienda Urubamba. This is a hotel that's actually the same company as the lodge in the jungle. Great property. You really feel like you're in Peru with all the colors and the carvings, and the location can't be beat for sure. So the dinner will be included for you both nights here as well. The next day, continuing to acclimate in the Sacred Valley, we'll see some sites like Ollantaytambo, the largest Incan complex of ruins in the valley. And then we'll go to Mesminay. This is a very special village that we actually sponsor here at State Adventures. And the ladies and the members of the village will welcome you to enjoy a Pachamanca ceremony with them. This is a typical Incan way to cook underground, and it's very special, really beautifully done. And of course, you'll get to meet the shaman and you'll get to see how life in the Andes takes place. It is a wonderful place to spend some hours and acclimate and get a really authentic view of the Andes. Back to the hotel, dinner, rest, and we are ready to start hiking. So we have on September 21st, day 8 of your trip, the luxury Inca Trail to Machu Picchu included in your trip. So Inca Trail is a 4-day experience. You will hike for 3 days, sleep in a tent for 3 days, and arrive to Machu Picchu on your 4th day, where you will go to a hotel. So it's really 3 nights of what we were focused on, the luxury bit and how different it is from the regular trail. So the whole idea with the luxury Inca Trail is that you sleep on a proper bed. Obviously, it's private, and there's a whole team that will be coming along with you. So there are porters to carry all the equipment, all the tents. They actually run ahead of you so that everything is set up and cooking every time you get to the sites, to the 3 different camps. Because it's private, you will not be trekking or doing any excursions with anyone else. It is just you, your guide, and your team. We included porters to also carry even your own backpack. You're only going to carry your water, maybe your camera, some snacks, a little day pack, but anything that you're bringing to Machu Picchu, your porter will carry for you. There will be a dining tent where you will have a beautiful chef cook you beautiful meals every night, providing with all the meals and drinks and all the experiences there. And there will be a massage tent where you will be able to get massages every night after hiking. And the big difference, the main difference between the luxury Inca Trail and a regular Inca Trail is that there will be a shower tent. There will be hot water provided for you every day. And of course, a toilet tent for at every camp. Some of the camps have access to a little toilet camp or a toilet site, but we provide our own tent that has a toilet in it. So no flush toilets. Obviously, it is camping still. Really beautifully done. This is definitely the most luxurious way to do the Inca Trail. It is a fantastic hike. The second day is usually the toughest one because it's constantly going uphill. The rest of it is quite scenic and beautiful, and you're going at your own pace because your team stays with you. So go through this. Let me know your thoughts, what you think about the luxury Inca Trail. It is private, so you can start any day of the year except February when the trail is closed for maintenance. Some sites along the way that you'll be able to see. And then on the 24th, you finally arrive on foot to Machu Picchu the way the Incas did, and we'll go right into a tour of the ruins with your private guide, and then take the little shuttle down to the village so you can rest. Now, a lot of people will hike the Inca Trail and then get on a train and leave that evening. To me, that is just crazy because you have just done this beautiful hike. You need to take the time to reflect, to enjoy, to spend time in the village so that the next morning you can rise and go back to the ruins for sunrise. So that is how we have it set up for you. You're going to go to the village, spend the night at Sumac Hotel. It's a beautiful property on the river, right by where the shuttle drops off for the Machu Picchu ruins. So in the morning, the guy comes back, picks you up, and you go back to the site for sunrise. Beautiful photography. Maybe it was raining the day before. Well, now you have a second opportunity to see the ruins in completely different light. Way less people because only 700 people are allowed with permits in the morning as opposed to 3,000 the day before. And the big thing is, if you want to hike any of the peaks, Huayna Picchu, which is that famous peak, or Uchuy Picchu, which is that smaller peak, or Machu Picchu Mountain, or any of the other peaks, you can do that on this morning. We will arrange the permits for you. Then we have a beautiful lunch right up at the ruins at the Sanctuary Lodge. And then we go back to the train station, get on the train, and go to Cusco. Finally, you're acclimated. You can really enjoy the city. And we will spoil you here at the JW Marriott. And I usually don't go for chain hotels, but the Marriott did a really beautiful job of renovating a local convent into a hotel. So they do a great job. They have a local gallery inside. They work with a local indigenous community that comes in with their alpacas in the morning. So it's actually a lot of fun. And it's a great place, really well located, great restaurants. So fantastic after trekking and hiking. The train is the Vista Dome train. It's a glass dome ceiling, really nice experience that takes you back to Cusco. So that is what it would look like when you finish the hike, and your luggage will be waiting for you in Cusco at the hotel, because we take care of all those behind the scenes logistics, like taking the luggage. Or you're going on your hike, we pick up the luggage, take them back to Cusco, arrange it so that they're stored for you. Now, September 26th, sleep in because you deserve it. You've been hiking and trekking, getting up early every day. Then our guide from Cusco will show you around the best sites of Cusco, and the same kind of concept like in Lima. We like to show you all the sites, the ruins, and the temples. And then we also do a little tasting where we go take you on a cocktail or a mocktail tour, because now you're fully acclimated and can truly celebrate. And then day 14, 2 weeks in Peru, September 27th, we would take you back to the airport, fly you to Lima, and then you can fly home from there. So that is what the trip would look like. It's 2 weeks. It includes your Amazon and your luxury Inca Trail. And then, of course, it includes Lima, Sacred Valley, Machu Picchu, and Cusco. And that is what the trip is based on 2 people with the luxury Inca Trail. I'm happy to report it is under your budget. Now, I wanted to give you that option of trekking the regular Inca Trail, but still doing it privately. So it's still a private tent. It's still a private team. We have the porters. We have the guide joining you. The difference is the tents are not upgraded. So they're not beds. They're sleeping bags and sleeping mats. There is no showers or hot water to bathe for the duration of the 3 nights, but there is a toilet tent for you, and it's completely private the same way. Porters will carry your things the same way. Chef will cook beautiful things for you, a bit different though, because it's not gourmet. And then, and it's still amazing. This is the most popular way to do it, the private regular Inca Trail. So discuss that amongst yourself. It's about $1,500 difference to include that upgraded experience and to have showers every night. So lots of options, lots of things for you to think about. Let me know what works, what doesn't. I will tweak it to make it perfect, and then we can go ahead and book it. Permits are ready for you. So I'm sending it off to you, and happy travels.